Hello, hello. I'm not sure if anybody is watching this, but if you are, thank you so much. In our last video, we are beginning our kind of debt-free journey, trying to get ready for retirement really is our focus, coming out of a lot of medical debt. We are pretty healthy now, so looking forward to getting some of this paid off and potentially retiring in the future. So these were our guesses last time of what we owed. We actually have honestly no idea, which is pathetic, but is the way it is. So these were our guesses, and my husband is here as well. So we're going to go through today what the actuals on all of these are, what that means, what our plan is. Of course, I don't know if anybody's watching this, but if you are, I would love your input on what we should do, because we actually really don't know.
And how did you all do it if you did it?
Yeah, how did you do this if you did it? Mortgage. These were our guesses: $210,000, $210,000, and $270,000. We are at $266,650.24 at a 2.25% interest rate. Our car, we have one car loan. These were our guesses, were $10,500 and $9,000 at a 6.5 or 6% interest. We were kind of right in the middle at a $9,458.36 at a 5.29% interest rate. The credit card is terrifying. This is just really scary. So we guessed $4,000 and $6,000 at a 24 and a 20% interest rate. It's way worse than that. It's at $6,563.75 at a 26.9% interest rate.
This is why we don't do credit cards.
This is why we've never had credit card debt before, but we do now, and I have really no idea how to pay that off. But tires and brakes, this we guessed actually really high on this, $1,400 and $1,000 at 0% interest. It's actually $783 at a $783 with 23 cents at a 0% interest rate. Our student loan is, we guessed really low on this, $10,000 at 5%, $6,000 at 21%. It is $11,367.47 at a 6.5%. We also were getting calls from creditors. We had no idea who they were or what they were for. Again, we're coming out with a lot of medical debt. We live in America, it's pretty rough here if you get sick. So I pulled our credit reports. We have one that's popping up from Verizon. I actually don't know what that's for. So we need to research that. We haven't had Verizon in a few years, so we maybe owed them. I don't know. Two medical debts that have been disputed. They didn't have updated insurance. One for $555 and one for $226. Again, those are disputed. This is the really bad part. We have a credit score of 625 and 635. So that clearly needs to change. And that was largely based on the fact that we went over our credit limit on the credit card and have quite a bit of debt between the car payment and the student loan, and had these three things that have gone to creditors. So hopefully we can get that cleaned up kind of quickly. The grand total, including the mortgage, is $295,000. It's like basically $300,000. $295,000, $268,05. The grand total without the mortgage is $28,617.81. So our first goal is Verizon. Either pay it off, figure out what it is, pay it off, get it off of our credit report.
Because we haven't had them in years.
We haven't had them in years. We don't even know what that is. Goal 2 is the credit card. Goal 3 is the student loan, because it's a higher interest rate than the car. My instincts say I should pay the car off first, but if you go by interest rate, student loan is higher. So again, if anyone's watching this and you have thoughts on that, please let us know. Mortgage is the 5th goal. The credit score, we'd like to get those back up to 750. We bought our home 5 years ago and still have 25 years left to pay on it, and we are 52 and 53. So clearly that is why we're including the mortgage in this. We've got to get that paid off. So, and our credit scores at that time were about 750, and we had a lot of options for the mortgage. So that has fallen over 100 points. We need to get that up. In addition, we need to design and plan a digital tracker. So we're not using weird paper that is going to get confusing and annoying. So that we need to do. I don't really want to pay for one unless somebody has a really good one that they use that is super clear and easy. Then maybe, I know there's a lot of options on Etsy, etc. And the last, find second jobs. I think it will take that for us to pay this off. Even the $28,000 in just other debt without the mortgage, I think will take us second jobs right now. This is in November of 2025, not a good job market at all. But and then we need to start to create a budget, which we have done off and on, followed it kind of. Then we would get slammed with a huge ER bill, and we would pay that, and then we would get off. So anyway, so that is where we're at. So more to come. We're going to work on the things we need to work on. And I'm going to add to this that we need to find out what Verizon was.
And if any of you have ever had issues with creditors, have you noticed that they don't even mail you anything anymore?
Right.
They just make these phone calls and never leave messages because you don't want to answer the phone.
And don't know the number. And literally, I have no idea what this is. We have not gotten anything from Verizon since we left them in 2023.
Yep.
So I don't really know what to say about that. But anyway, so that is our budget. If you are watching this out in the void and have thoughts or opinions or anything like that, please
help.
Please help. We need help. We know we need help. All right. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.